Well, after a tense race to replace Jason Estevez in the state Senate, Dr. Jaha Howard managed to come out on top last night. This is the District 35 special election we've been talking about for a few days now. He came out by just a few hundred votes. You see the result here on your screen. Dr. Howard defeating longtime state representative Roger Bruce, who had served in the state house for more than 20 years. We are happy to be joined by Dr. Howard this morning to talk about the win and his goals in office. So good morning and congratulations.
Good morning. Feeling great.
Yeah, how are you feeling? 236 votes. I mean, it must have been a bit of a nail biter.
Yeah, a nail biter, a big faith challenge, but we're excited about the win, but more excited about the work ahead.
All right, so what is some of the work ahead? Day one, when you hit the ground running, what are you looking forward to doing?
Have you been to the grocery store lately? We had to talk about affordability. And the good news is that no matter what side of the aisle you're on, you know that everything costs way too much. And you also know that trust in government is way too low. So we're building that back up step by step, phone call by phone call. So we're going to build trust. We're going to make sure we're going after those issues that are affecting affordability. There may be some price gouging going on. There may be some big super industries coming that are maybe affecting our energy costs, data centers. There are some housing vultures that are trying to take our homes right from underneath us, including my childhood home in Southwest Atlanta. We have to do something, and at the state level, we can get it done.
I know you've been talking so much about affordability, and you mentioned data centers here. What a hot button topic right now.
That's right.
I mean, we were talking about it all week in DeKalb County. You're representing Fulton and Cobb. I'm sure no doubt going to be at the center of this as well. You say that you want to fight to pause the construction of these new mega data centers. Yes. How exactly do you do that? How do you plan to go toe-to-toe with some of these big tech companies?
Yeah, you're going against the big tech companies, you're going against the bot politicians, but guess what? The people have power. When folks learn the truth, they're going to want to say, you know what? We're not anti-data centers, but let's pause and let's tell the truth. If we're going, let's not just say transparency, let's be transparent. All these NDA agreements or backroom deals, we have to tell the truth about the land use, about the energy use, about our water, about our air, about our sound, about long-term strategies, about these mega warehouses just full of servers. What's our long-term plan? What's the impact on AI to our workforce? What are we going to do to reinforce the workforce here in Georgia? We're the #1 place to do business, right? But let's make sure we're the #1 place to live.
Are you concerned about what AI could mean for jobs for some of your constituents?
Oh, we all should be greatly concerned. We know technology is coming. We understand that we have a president who's saying, hey, AI, go for it. You just do your thing. And I think there's some national legislation to say, hey, like, no, we don't want states to get involved at all, right? But at the end of the day, we have to protect our state. We have to make sure that we're fighting. People are expecting their state government to fight for them.
All right, so you're going to be finishing out Jason Estevez's term here,
right.
Which means since this was a special election, you're going to be holding this office for essentially less than a year until you run again. Is that right?
Sure.
You plan to run again?
Yeah, of course. We have work to do. Yeah, at the end of the day, this seat belongs to the people, and that's why we won. People don't want stuff just passed down to them from on high from any political party. The people want to be heard. They made their voices heard against some pretty major machinery, political machinery. We came out on top, and we're going to win again.
Well, Dr. Howard, what's your message to the folks who did not vote for you?
We have work to do together. I'm not here to hold grudges. I don't play the political games like other people. We're here on a higher mission. We have bigger fish to fry. So let's go. Let's go to work.
How do you plan to work with Republicans on the other side of the aisle?
Hey, it's amazing what happens when you listen. You realize you have a lot of shared issues. Shared issues mean we can work together. You know, and again, people want to play games, let them play games, but we'll be here talking to people, talking to folks on both sides of the aisle and say, let's get to work.
I want to get back to affordability because, I mean, that's really been the central focus of the campaign. You mentioned grocery prices at the start of this, rents as well. What can you do really in those first few months in office for your constituents to really immediately feel a difference? Is it at the grocery store or is it elsewhere?
First is information. They need to know that we have vultures out here who are artificially inflating rent prices. We have people who are messing up the housing market. We have everyday people trying to buy a home, but they have to go up against private equity. Why do you have to go up against private equity Wall Street money when you're trying to buy a home? So let's have those conversations. And it's amazing. And Democrats may not have the votes in the state Senate, but we definitely have the voice. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to bring the voice, and we're going to make sure we work together, Republicans and Democrats, to talk about those common issues. I understand everybody wants to figure out what can we do to separate ourselves and play those games. That's fine. People are going to do that. But at the end of the day, people are struggling to make payments on their credit cards, people are struggling to afford gas in their car, we have to make sure that we ease that burden.
I got to ask you, I just got 45 seconds left, but something that was really interesting. You're saying you want to introduce a bill that would allow new small business owners to pay zero taxes for the first 2 years?
Oh, very much so.
Can you get that to the governor's desk? And how?
Let's make this happen. If Republicans want to be about business, let's be about small businesses. And if AI is gutting our workforce, the used to be side hustle is now the side LLC. Let's go ahead and make sure folks have the tools and the help from their government to get off the ground, build their businesses, and get things done.
You think common ground could be found there?
Oh, very much so. It's already done.
Dr. Howard, we're going to be watching closely. Congratulations again, and thank you for your time this morning.